Has anyone ever thought that if we get lost in these tunnels, we might never see the light of day again?
I'll give you something you'll never forget.
I'd prefer not to die out here. I'm Daniel.
Whoa. What's your name?
The name is Zana Xerxes Zion. Nice to meet you.
Help me!
Somebody's out there asking for help. We should let her in.
Absolutely not. Besides the point, whatever you do, if you're to weather out this sandstorm, under no circumstances are you to let her in.
Actually, the name is Alani. She gives to you a book. She gives to you a cloak.
A cloak?
She plucks a strand of hair out of her head and she hands it to you. Snow?
Should I eat this?
I would recommend not. Daniel is the only person, because he has a high enough linguistics, that hears a ha 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 ha. You cannot see me, so I cannot see you, so you cannot see me.
Does it speak French?
Oui. All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of S.O.W, our Pathfinder version. So, I want to start this morning off right. We all left off last time with you all going to bed. Please roll.
I rolled a 2.
Roll a 2? Okay, who's over a 10?
14.
13.
Okay, fine. You're all good.
How did I sleep?
Both Daniel and Zana slept quite comfortably in your areas. Emily, however, was who can sleep on sand. It was really, really rough, and it was getting in your britches, so you ended up rolling around a lot. And you wake up and you find yourself attached to a limb. You're basically like your legs and arms are wrapped around it, and it feels kind of fuzzy.
I opened my eyes. I pet it. Lucia?
Oh, monsieur. I know we are very close, but I did not think we would be this close so soon.
Excuse me, and I really quickly roll away. Ugh.
Well, I didn't know that was your fetish.
It's not.
Everyone hears this conversation and wakes up and stirs. Snow kind of like dusting herself off and briskly walking away from Pierre, and Pierre's like, no, come back.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I walk over to Zana.
How you doing?
Help me.
Well, looks like you just helped yourself.
Help me.
Okay, what can I do you for?
I stand behind her.
All right. All right, well, good morning, everybody. And Wilson's getting up. We should probably hit the road. The sun's been up for a little while now. Got a bit of a journey ahead of us, but we could probably make it.
There's no road to hit. There's just sand.
Well, then we will have our valiant steeds hit the sand with their hooves until we reach our destination. Duh.
Valiant steed. And love myself a valiant steed.
Hey, don't worry. You can ride on Hattusa with me. Ain't no better tricked out steed than mine.
Well, you have that right, jerky man.
Like I said, we should probably break camp and hit the road.
Wilson?
Yeah?
What's got you all so,
I don't know. I feel better. Perky. Confident.
I look
What's
at it.
perky?
I was about to look at his nipples.
Well, it's a bit too hot for perky nipples, but,
Don't you know that sometimes, when guys wake up, they kind of... I'm gonna stop right there, and I just walk away really quick.
It's called the Tree of Life. Or so my mother told me. No, I don't have a mom. Never mind.
What?
Oh, yeah, my parents died when I was 2 months.
That's so sad.
I was raised by my grandma. She was great.
Oh, dang it. I was going to say raised by wolves.
No, I was raised by my grandma.
I thought this was the Jungle Book. I saw this once.
Okay, Clyde.
It would have been cool to be raised by wolves, but I got a cool grandma instead. I love you, Grandma.
All right, so Wilson starts breaking the tent down and is packing everything away. And he looks up at the sun. He's like, we can make it a day's travel if we leave right around now. So everyone hop on whatever horses you're riding on. We've got a bit of a journey ahead of us.
Are you still joining us, Pierre?
Why would I leave my fancy cook? He just gave me a whole roasted pig last night.
Okay. What if we get into, let's say, a little squabble with, I don't know, anybody? What happens then? Are you gonna turn on us, or?
I hide in the sand to see who wins, and I eat the dead corpses of whoever loses.
Or you could eat the live corpses. Alive corpses of the enemies, or our enemies. It's a win-win situation.
I am rather impartial. I don't care.
That's fair.
As long as there are bodies for me to feast my fangs on.
That's fair. Can I pet your paws?
Of course. And he holds out his legs for you to pet.
This stroke. Snow, why did you give these up? They're so soft. You're so soft, aren't you, Pierre?
I don't like being condescended, but yes, I moisturize.
It was pretty comfortable. Not gonna lie.
Oh, you ladies can sleep with me whenever you like.
Uh,
All right, everyone, come on. Hit the road. Hop on a horse. Get on it. Snow, you're with me. And he holds out his hand.
hey, Snow, just kind of like, I don't know you guys all that well, but this dude seems, let's just say, different.
Yeah, no, I would say so.
Does he have multiple personality disorder too?
He has orders of some kind.
Actually, I follow the order of the dragon.
Okay. Well, did you have a good dream last night? Or something? Something
No, I
happened?
generally don't dream unless it's about maps.
That's an odd fetish,
Them
but hey, I
sexy
don't
maps.
kink shame. Anyway,
Yeah, let's move on from that.
but I am correct in saying he seems a bit different, Snow, right?
Yeah, no. And I kind of pulled it aside. I'm like, he's normally really skittish and shy.
Well, I have a little hunch, I should say. I'm just gonna check something out real quick. I'll let you know. And I will detect magic.
Goes through. He all seems completely normal. He doesn't really have any magical items on him per se, other than what you do see to be a radiating aura around his neck.
Oh, wait. Dude, didn't Death give him some sort of necklace type thing?
Yeah, I didn't see him. When did you put that on, Wilson?
What do you mean when I put this on? I found it in my inventory this morning and I figured I'd put it on.
Can I can I see that real quick on your neck?
I mean, there's no reason really to. Anyways, we gotta hit the road. So
Wait,
everyone
let me
just
see
get
it real
on
quick.
horses.
This is kind of important.
But nah, come on. That kind
I'm
of lady-
still gonna do it.
Okay, you can look at it with perception and then knowledge arcana. Yeah, your perception's good. And then critical knowledge arcana. Okay. So you realize that while there isn't an exact spell that functions the way this does, it seems to be emanating a strong aura which suppresses fear effects.
Ah, that's what I thought it was. So, Snow, you see the necklace he's wearing? So I'm pretty sure that's suppressing all of his fears, internal, external, whatever. All of them. Just, he doesn't fear anything right now. And as much as I am for a courageous man, that is my fetish, but having a little bit of fear is always good. There's a safe word for a reason. Let me tell you.
He's like, everyone, come on, just stop lollygagging. He points to Daniel. You get a Taku, and then you can also ride with Clyde. Don't worry, Snow, you're gonna be with me.
I don't want anybody else with jerky, man. I don't need anybody taking my jerky.
Fine. Daniel, you're with me. Angus can handle it. And Angus stamps on the ground.
Okay.
I'll whisper to Snow, just so you know, right now, I think the amulet's doing him a little bit of good. Unless it's causing him extreme danger, like he's rushing into danger or something, I wouldn't take it off.
No, I agree. But this is so weird.
Okay. But you gotta admit, you love a courageous man. They can't just be my fetish, gotta be somebody else's.
And I whisper really quietly to her, it's mildly attractive.
So because you are not going on, Wilson literally rides Angus in between you two and then offers his arm to Snow.
I take his hand.
Come on, get on up here. And then he hoists you up, mostly. You have to do very little to no effort, and he basically puts you on the horse.
Yo, jerky man!
Yeah, what are you doing?
You got Swiss rolls?
Bet you about $1 I got Swiss rolls.
I'll bet my best is bugging. Yeah!
Okay, get over in here. And he reaches into his satchel and he starts handing you Swiss rolls.
Gimme. I'll open up my mouth. I won't take it. I'll open up my mouth.
And he puts it into you. He feeds you Swiss rolls. While Wilson helps Daniel get up on Angus.
This is the best kind of friend.
The kind that feeds you.
One with benefits?
Clyde's got to make a lot of sense motives. He failed on all of them. He didn't hear the friend. He doesn't acknowledge the friend zoning that just clearly occurred. And he also did not notice yeah. Okay, so everyone's on their horses, and Wilson starts riding.
Yay!
So where are we going, Wilson? Small town, right?
What? No.
I thought that's what we talked about last night.
We met Death already. She said her temple was in Hattusa. Clearly, that's where we're supposed to go. It's the main town on the floor.
Well, I understand that's probably where we're supposed to go, but we need to get somewhere so we don't die.
Pish posh, we'll be fine. Hattusa's only a little bit further south than the other town we were planning on going to. It's only like in a couple of hours. We can still make it in a day.
I mean, if you're that confident, I guess, but...
Yeah, I am. Don't worry. We'll be fine.
I just have a great idea.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. You'll see. You'll see. It'll be great.
I'm concerned.
I'm also concerned.
Pierre raises a paw and he says, I see your horses are a little overloaded. Would anyone want to ride with me?
I'll ride with you.
No, you're fine. Anyways, you're lighter for Angus, so you should probably stay. Daniel.
Yeah.
Why don't you, do you mind riding with Pierre? 3 people's a little bit much for a horse.
Okay.
Wilson, didn't you just say that Angus could handle it?
Oh, I mean, Angus could handle it, no problem, but I mean...
No, I want to see him ride the spider. I want to see him ride that spider.
We clearly have votes for him to ride the spiders, so why not go ahead, right? You don't have, like, arachnophobia or anything.
No, not really.
Get over it anyways. Come on.
Do it. Ride, Pierre. Ride. Oh, wait. Just ride.
Okay, do you get off Angus?
Yes.
Okay,
sure.
you start walking over to the spider?
Yes.
Okay, he puts his 2 front paws together and he starts rubbing them.
Okay, never mind. I'm going back on the
Wait,
horse.
no.
I just needed to moisturize my hands.
I really doubt that.
Feel his paws. They are
Please
definitely...
do. They are
They're
wonderful.
moisturized.
Pierre does put out one paw and offers it to you as a symbol of peace.
I very carefully touch it.
It is the softest thing you have ever felt in your life.
I actually wouldn't mind riding with him, Wilson. He's super soft. He's like a pillow.
What are you trying to say? You don't want to ride with me?
You already slept with the thing. Come on.
I guess I'll ride the spider.
Wonderful. All right. Climb aboard.
Can we take pictures?
Yes, you may. So you see Daniel clumsily trying to mount the spider and uncomfortably trying to find a place to sit, and he eventually sits on the abdomen. All right, and you are all off. When you're making headway for quite some time, you seem to be getting along perfectly fine, and Wilson's just guiding you the whole way. There are a couple of times when he makes slight adjustments depending on where the sun is, and he looks at maps and he's constantly writing things down. Before the day is even over, probably think it's around like 3 or 4 p.m. after you've been riding through the desert for a long time.
It's hot.
Don't worry, just take your clothes off.
Okay.
Strip.
Are we paying for this show, or is this on the house?
Close your eyes, Clyde.
What do you mean?
Well, it's a lady. Only ladies can watch Lady Strip.
Hey,
I just swap out of my dress into my original undergarments that I had.
all right, so everyone's getting a little bit more comfortable, but as you see off in the distance, down below you, there seems to be a giant city laid out before you where 2 rivers meet, and in the center seems to be giant walls and massive buildings on the inside of the central. And in the outer bits, there are many tiny houses, a couple of larger ones intermixed between them, and giant rolling fields of wheat.
Oh, it's just like I'd imagined it to be.
All right, welcome everybody to Hattusa.
Gesundheit.
I'm not sneezing, it's the name of the city, woman.
Red River. I'm so excited.
Red River?
The great manga. You should read it.
Wait, isn't that an erotica? Clyde chimes in.
No!
I remember that there are many pieces of that is not PG.
Wait, you've read it?
I'm not going to talk about this. And
Wait, you've read it? Clyde!
You know what that means. You're a weeb!
only my free time.
I'm just kidding. I'm a weeb too.
Yay, go team. And he tries to give you a high five.
I immediately try to talk to Clyde about all the things of Red River.
Okay. He, after a while, informs you, I didn't really read it. My sister has it.
He just looked at all the naughty pics.
We're not going to talk about this.
It's okay.
But I know that they're there.
It's some great artwork. Oh my goodness, it's such a great story. I'm so excited. I wonder if Prince Kale's here. Probably not, but oh my goodness.
Prince?
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
We're in
Where is he?
Hattusa. They could have king and the prince and all this other kind of nonsense. We need to get inside immediately.
So I passed history, but I don't remember nothing.
Nobody talks about Hattusa.
Wilson chimes in. So Hattusa is actually the capital of the Hittite Empire that was based around a time period ancient before Christ. He basically also informs you that they were polytheistic. Each town had their own separate versions of the same gods, basically worshiping many different things.
That makes sense of why the goddess of death would be here if they had all those different gods and goddesses. What was your name again?
Oh, you want her actual name? Did you write it down? I'll give you bonus points.
Oh, yeah. Her name was Alani.
All right, so you're all riding down towards the city, and you are actually passing a giant rolling fields of wheat that actually stretch out for a long, long while, like miles outside the main city. They seem to have troughs and a really interesting aqueduct system where water's feeding in through the main river. And there are a lot of people working in the fields in rather shabby clothing, but you're walking towards the main gate, and the road is really well paved, going all the way through from the starting of where the house is lined.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. You see all that wheat? That's like where I live, except for wheat, it's corn. Just corn everywhere. Everywhere.
Where do you live?
Iowa. That's a lie. I don't tell strangers on the internet where I live. Do you? Did you pass kindergarten? Because...
Why do I feel like you live in Kentucky?
There may be some intense competition at the Cluck Bucket, but we're not going to talk about it.
So, what you're saying is you live in Kentucky, and I could probably find you if I look up the Cluck Bucket on the internet. We'll find it.
If you ever have access to the internet. Yeah.
Maybe they'll patch the game.
Doubt it.
It's my cat memes.
All right, so you're all riding in, and you're passing through these wheat fields for quite some time, and you're passing a lot of little tiny huts until eventually you come across this giant sprawling, not that tiny hut, this giant sprawling wall. The wall itself looks to be about 20 feet high, and every so now again, every 50 feet or so, there are little guard stations where men with bows are stationed and sconces are lit so that they can see out over the way. And there is a main gate up ahead of you with two guards with really long pikes standing watch. All right, well, it looks like we're here. Hopefully we don't need, like, passports or anything, because we have no documentation.
You mean we're illegals?
Technically.
I pull up, Alice. Alice.
Why, hello.
Oh, we haven't talked in a long time, Alice. Really quick. Do we need passports to get into Hattusa?
No, only NPCs are actually in need of those where they are given proper documentation upon instantiation of their class. Player characters are able to come and go as you please through almost out any city, unless there are specific laws instantiated inside the processes. In this instance in Hattusa, there's no such thing to do so.
Thank you. And I relay all the information to everybody else.
You're making your way up to the main entrance, and the guards cross their pikes and say, "Halt!"
I am halted. We are halted.
What brings you here, weary travelers?
We are weary, and we are travelers.
We have come to visit the Temple of Alani.
You already passed it.
What? Really? It's not inside the city? Okay.
I'm actually here to shop.
That was another thing. Shop, pick up supplies, maybe...
One guard turns to the other and starts whispering.
Spring makes me uncomfortable, especially when it's done right in front of me.
Roll perception.
15.
You're barely able to pick up a couple of things. They're hesitant to let you in, but at the same time, they're thinking that it would be good for the economy. And they could use the extra flow of currency, so they really don't see any reason why not to let you in.
Also, we are adventurers.
Oh, welcome. All right, why didn't you start with that?
I said we were weary travelers.
That means nothing. There are plenty of weary travelers that make their way through these parts. Welcome into the city of Hattusa. Please do enjoy your stay, but do refrain from any actions which would be frowned upon in our society.
Question.
Yes.
Would running around with a chicken on a stick, a live chicken on a stick, yelling, "Free the chickens," be considered, unreasonable?
Unless you're trying to incite revolt upon the slaves, you'd probably be okay.
You have chicken slaves?
Well, I mean, aren't all chickens and slaves technically, but that's besides the point. No, I meant the actual slaves.
Oh, right. Wait. Wait. What kind of slaves?
I mean, there are general types of slaves. It depends on what the owner of said person wishes to do.
I swear to God.
Slavery is like so last century. Like, where are you guys living in 1992?
Well, to be fair, we are in a game, and most of the slaves are probably just NPCs.
That's true. Can you imagine if you were like an actual player character and you were
A slave.
stuck as a slave?
Oh,
That'd be so lame. That'd be so pitiful. You're still being roasted.
The whole time. Oh my gosh, this is such what an homage. Just skip me instead of like rescuing me. I'm just.
He died. He's dead.
He's already dead. Literally
The
roasted
you die
alive already.
thing from
All right.
Dark Souls.
So the guards move their pikes and they basically welcome you to Hattusa, and you are able to free. You're free to move about the cabin.
Sweet.
I immediately slide off of Wilson's horse.
Hey guys, I think I got a map.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
She sounded so confused, like I wasn't going to give it to you. Yes, you do have a map.
So I'm pretty sure I got a map of the place, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. They cost like what 30G.
30 gold for a map?
No, it was like 30 silver.
Oh.
No, she said 30 gold, so
I know,
I'm gonna have
but
to.
I'm telling you, that's what, okay. Yeah, roll bluff. Because
I got a sense motive that.
you believe her that that was a very expensive, high quality map.
Oh dear God, I don't think I'm gonna have the funds for this.
I never said I paid for it.
Maps are that expensive here, huh? Can make a killing.
Yeah. Wilson,
Yeah.
you gotta provide for the family,
Oh,
man.
don't worry. I'll bring home the bacon for you every day.
What about me?
I mean, you're just with our party for now, but I mean, sure, if you actually decide to join the guild, we can provide some supplies for you.
Wait, you would allow me to join your guild?
Yeah. I'm the leader after all.
Radical. All right, I'm down.
Okay, I am.
Wait, are you sure about this? You got to think it through.
I whispered to Wilson, do we have like an application set up?
Yeah, you send them an invite and they
No,
hit
no, no.
accept.
I mean, like, do you think.
You want them to sign a contract? Do you want them to bring tribute, or like do you have to pay like an initiation fee? Is that what you're thinking? Take her for all she's worth.
I am worth very little.
We're whispering.
Her bird is flying around the air, and she's just watching it circle over a certain area in the middle of a wheat field.
Alistair, what are you doing?
What do you mean? I'm looking at the field.
Yeah, but what are you doing?
Not gonna talk about it.
Did you find something, buddy?
Giant fish.
You know I'm allergic to fish. Do you think we could sell it?
I was gonna eat it.
Okay, well, I'll come over, I'll chop it up into little bits, because you know you can't eat big things. No, you can't.
Thanks, Anna.
All right, I'll walk over to where he's
And he
circling.
swoops down, yeah.
I'll walk over to where he's circling and draw out one of my knives.
And you start pushing your way through the wheat field, and as you do, you just hear Alistair constantly saying, "Peck its eyes out! Peck its eyes out!"
And no, you don't start with the eyes. You cook those, so it's a delicacy. Come on. All right, so am I like there?
Yeah, you manage to see it, and you finally get to the middle of the wheat field where the wheat is kind of flattened in a circle, where you just see an almost naked fishman laying in the middle of a field.
Oh, ew, gross.
He looks incredibly emancipated, like he's been overworked and he's exhausted, and he's laying there. You don't know if he's dead or alive or not.
What the heck is this?
Please, bird, stop.
Peck its eyes out.
Is
Sure.
it an NPC? Do you think it's an NPC?
No, wait.
Alistair?
I think it's food.
To see where Zana went. I'm
You
perceptioning.
do notice that she trailed off somewhere onto your left-hand side, and you can kind of see where the wheat is pushed aside.
Okay, I follow after her.
Oh, no.
Are you an NPC?
No, I'm not. Please don't hurt me. Please. I'm just a poor man.
Zana, what did you find?
I think I found food
No,
for you guys.
that's not
I mean,
me.
I'm allergic to fish, but
Peck its eyes out.
Oh, Zana? You should probably look at the name tag.
oh,
Yeah. I'm really hurt. I'm low on HP. Please.
What did you do?
You have 2 HP left, by the way.
Oh gosh, Daniel.
Wait, we don't know it. It's a fish. I don't trust fish.
Zana, that is
Yeah, you could say it seems fishy.
Stop. This man is actually kind of
Wait,
hurt.
Fishman, do you have anything to offer us in return for saving you?
Music.
Rad, bring him along.
Daniel, would you mind just killing this man? Or fish man? Fish?
What are you?
Yeah, what are you?
What's your name?
Why, let me introduce myself.
Don't go into semantics. Just we want to know your name.
I'll give you the spiel. My name is the Shape of Water, S.O.W, but you can call me Sal.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just call you that.
Hey,
Oh,
Sal, play
okay.
Despacito. This is so sad.
Pause.
I think he's dying. We actually might need to help him before he sings.
You can stop. It's okay.
Something.
Hey,
Eat a
Sal,
burrito.
Stop.
Okay, so I'll just use Cure Serious Wounds.
It's okay, Mohit. Congratulations. You now have 28 HP.
Oh, thank God. Just let me say that I am eternally grateful. I was completely out of my level 3 and 4 spells. I could have totally healed myself.
What are you doing?
And you see a man walking through the fields of wheat.
What?
And it looks like he's carrying a wooden stick and he's kind of like pushing through the fields of wheat.
Get away from my slave! Oh my God! This man owes me a great debt and he has not worked it off yet.
Hey, he owes us a great debt. We just saved his life.
Absolutely not. He is under my jurisdiction. Do not make me get the guards.
Please.
Wait, I have a question. How much do you pay for him?
What do you mean? How much did I pay for him? I did not pay anything for him.
Oh, well then, okay.
I found
Then
him.
it's not legal trade. Thus, under the sections of law, you cannot keep him as your slave if you do not personally pay for him.
You are making. This is not how our society works.
I would like to roll knowledge local and
Okay.
see if I know if I can pull up laws or something in my own my history stuff. I don't know. That is a 12.
Okay.
Also, it's kind of gross that an old man would kind of have like a young man Fishman thing for him, like
Do you think he is my only one? And you look around the wheat fields and you see multiple, like dozens.
dang man, you get around, jeez.
Are there any trees in the area?
Absolutely not. Rolling fields of wheat for literally miles. You are very close to the main gate of the city, so basically the way it works is it's field of wheat, giant river, bridge, city walls.
Okay, can I roll an acrobatics check?
To do what?
Just flip away to the city,
Flop into the river?
flop into the river, and just run to the city. Just go to the city.
The river is one, like 50 feet away.
Okay.
You could try and run there.
Mhm.
Two, you can try.
Okay, then see ya. Sorry. Take better care of your slave. And I start walking away.
No, wait. I have some stuff to help you guys out. Okay. I'll gladly join your party. Just meet me at the city, and I start running away.
Oh no.
Guards, they are trying to plan a revolt.
I didn't do anything. This man is trying to plan a revolt.
Who are you pointing to?
The old man.
I point at the old man as well.
They're trying to make their way with my property.
No. He ran off. He went that way.
And then I stop, and then I run back.
To the old man?
No, I run back to him, Daniel.
I'm just letting you know. So you're all within basically this 10-foot circle right now in the field of wheat. He is screamed off back towards the main road where they came from to the guards. So you ran into the wheat field, away from the circle where the old man and all the rest of their party is. And now you are running back?
Yes, I'm running back.
Okay, who are you hiding behind? Daniel's character.
So now I say, dude, is that a metal arm? That's so cool.
It is no business of yours.
And he beats you over the
Ow.
back with a stick.
Okay, guys. This is our chance.
Wait, I'm not done laughing. Okay, I'm done.
No, dude, you gotta understand something. We just got to the city. We do not have the funds to get out of jail right now.
Okay,
It's not in the funds.
It's not in the funds.
trust me in this one.
Stars.
I am a wise
Can't do
and
it.
powerful bard. Okay.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm a powerful bard. Okay, I only
If you don't mind me asking then, if you're so wise and powerful, how'd you end up in this situation?
I ended up in this situation because I chose to be in this situation for a brief period of time because my whole plan here is to free these slaves. You see, I'm not the only.
Okay, someone roll sense motive on him.
It's a crit.
You crit. Daniel, you could completely believe him, and you think he is incredibly admirable in his righteous.
Wait, did
Wait.
you crit fail?
M, you can sense through the bogus, and you can tell he's lying.
That is my motive, though.
You were traveling through the desert, and you almost died of dehydration. And he found you in the middle of the desert, and he took you back with him.
But it could be your
Okay.
new motivation.
Okay, but my new motivation is, you see, I'm not the only playable character here. There are other people here, and we all run the risk of dying. Okay,
Well,
so
yeah,
we got.
we're trapped in a game where life and death are like intertwined.
I know, but couldn't you just put aside yourself for a second and think about all the people we could save here? Yes,
No.
I think we should stage a revolt. Thank God you guys are here.
Dude, you are an idiot for saying that out loud. Do you have
Way
like
too loud.
Really?
did you like negative crit on your IQ points?
Ouch! I can feel the burns.
See, listen to them. They are trying to free all of my people. This is my property.
No.
Guards walk over with pikes, and they say, "What seems to be the problem here?"
He's not even part of our party. We don't know this man. We just healed him because he was dying on the ground.
What she said.
We healed the guy that was dying. I didn't want to. He's kind of like a gross fishman, but like,
Peck his eyes out.
I was gonna, but this old man is kind of like being really rude to us. Not gonna lie.
You are on his property.
This whole land is his property?
The guard points, and he sees, "You see the road over there?
Yes.
Every from that point south," and he points, and you see from the river where you're starting with the center of the city gates, and you look, and it spans on for miles.
How many guards are there?
There are 2 guards.
There's 2 guards and that guy.
2 guards and the old man.
I'm going to try and distract the guards and the old man. I'm going to turn on the charm.
You're going to turn on the charm?
Uh-huh. I kind of turn around and I kind of face my group and I adjust my bubbage. And then I walk over and I'm like, "So tell me, good sirs, how much would it be to buy this man from you?"
I do not intend on selling him.
I'm gonna touch the fishman and cast invisibility because I can make him and everything.
Okay, roll sleight of hand. Okay. Are you doing a bardic performance?
Yes, I can start a bardic performance.
Are you attempting to fascinate?
I am going to fascinate.
While she's doing that, I'll take Fishman's hand and say, "Don't freak out. You're about to disappear. Don't let go of my hand if you actually want to live."
So when I do fascinate, the creatures will take a -4 penalty on skill checks made as reactions, like perception checks.
So they're all like, "Ooh, pretty lady." And they're all kind of gawking at you. Meanwhile, you go invisible. What do you do?
Oh, I just follow.
And where are you going?
I'm going to try and walk into the city.
Do you say anything, or are you just leaving abruptly?
I'm holding his hand. I'm gonna probably take Clyde. Is Clyde with us or not?
Yes, Clyde is nearby. Wilson's still on the main road, kind of like just tapping his foot, waiting like they're taking so long.
Where's Daniel?
Daniel is also still kind of there in the circle because he hasn't told me he's gone anywhere else. Zana, you and S.O.W start making your way, and your bird actually says in a perfect imitation of your voice, "Well, I see that it's none of our business here, so I'm just gonna be off." And as you are walking away from the scene, but then you see him swoop, and he changes into an almost exact replica of S.O.W and starts bolting the other direction, saying, "You'll never catch me alive!"
Oh no.
And then the guards and the old man rush after the clone of S.O.W. And basically they're like, "Get back here, and he basically instructs the guards to go chase him, and the old man starts wheezing like, "I'm not in shape for this anymore."
That's my good birdie.
Okay, so we're going to make our way into the city and get away from this old man as quickly as possible.
Okay, so you make your way out of his wheat field, and you meet back up with Wilson on the main road. So what took you guys so long?
I'm holding an invisible man's hand. Don't ask me.
We almost got arrested by the cops, or...
Of course you did. That sounds like proper fashion for us.
It was fun.
Okay, I'm sorry. This just happens with me. I don't know why.
All right, well, let's just make our way into the main city without being arrested this time.
Okay, fine.
Try not to do that in every town we go to.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, you don't get to talk. You weren't even there. Clyde was with me.
Yeah, that's right. She vomited in the town's water supply.
I didn't vomit in the town's water supply.
Washed your vomit-ridden hair and clothes in the stream, which feeds into the town's fresh, pure water supply.
I'm sorry, who are all you people?
Oh, hi. My name is Snow Hikara. I'm from
Hi.
Guild Odd.
Hi.
They see him yet?
No, they just hear a random voice appear out of nowhere.
So I am holding Fishman's hand so we don't lose him.
But I do reach my hand out and I hope he shakes it. I'm like, "Hi." Oh, this is really weird.
And you feel his scaly, somewhat moist but drying hand.
Let's just get in the city. By the time we're in the city, the invisibility should wear off, just so you know, Fishman.
Don't I just have to let go of your hand?
No, you are invisible whether you're holding my hand or not. And if you don't want to get lost or have us lose you, you're going to keep holding my hand.
Okay.
Much to my dismay. Is Alistair, still running?
Yes.
Can I do my psychic telepathy thing to him?
Yes.
Hey, Alistair, can you make it look like he kills himself so that they won't look for him inside the city?
Dramatic. Shakespeare. Got it.
That's my crow boy.
Oh, thanks.
I was talking to my crow, not you.
I can talk to your crow, too.
That is
What?
an invasion.
What?
Songbird, bros.
That's an invasion of my privacy. Me and my crow are mentally linked.
Really? So then I can talk to you.
mean, you are talking to me. You can just talk to me.
So I can talk to your crow.
I don't really know Zana that well, but usually when people have eidolons, they don't want other people talking to their eidolon.
It's kind of a personal thing. No offense, Fishman.
I'll respect your wishes.
He might peck your eyes out.
He probably will.
He will.
He has a tendency to do that. I'd just be careful.
Something I've noticed.
Did that with the fish dinner last night.
You peck your eyes out?
No, with the fish. I fed him for dinner.
Oh.
Hey, Mo.
Yeah, man, that's mean.
Racially insensitive.
How? What?
I mean, I hope you guys realize, like, I'm not actually a fish. No, like, I'm just some guy in
I don't
Boston.
know, you look pretty fish-like to me.
You mean you have a fish fetish freak?
You do realize how long it took me to get this avatar? Do you have any idea how much gold I had to...
You wanted the fish avatar?
Have you ever seen Guillermo del Toro's movie? It's awesome. It's really weird, but it's good.
Nope. Fish fetish freak.
No, I haven't seen it.
And everyone roll a perception check real quick. Nope. Okay, so Daniel...
26.
Daniel, Wilson, and Snow all here chanting from the center of the city.
What's going on in there?
I don't know about anybody else, but maybe we should go check that out.
Okay, so you make your way into the city. And there are actually rather large buildings there. They all look to be like 2-3 stories tall, all made out of brick and or clay. They're all actually rather well decorated with plants and various ornaments, but everything's closed. The main road you are currently on looks almost completely vacant. There's like 1 or 2 people walking by.
Okay, so, ghost town. All right.
Hey, ghosts do not chant like that.
Yeah, no, it sounds like everybody's that way.
Points in direction of chanting.
Exactly what happened. So you guys, you're basically walking through the main east gate, and you are walking through along the main road up through the middle class / merchant district. But like I said, it seems completely barren until you start to get a little bit closer to the heart of the city. And then the chanting gets louder, and not only that, you found the entire town. The streets are flooded and there is barely anywhere to walk, and you can't see anything through the swarms of people.
I would have been just walking the way, and I'm going to try and dodge my way through the crowd as best as I can and make my way towards the loudest part of the chanting.
Roll an escape artist check.
I don't have anything in that, but that's 12.
Okay, so you're trying to nimbly maneuver your way through the crowds, but it's just so dense, and it's just the biggest concert and or sporting event you have ever seen. Just people in lines, and they're all like trying to clamber over one another like you, except they're trying to do it by force, and you just keep getting elbowed out of the way.
Fine, and then I start to like push people out of my way too.
Okay, so as you're starting to try and do that, Wilson just grabs you by the back of your armor and puts you up on Angus, and he's like, "We'll push through this, don't worry."
Don't grab me like that. That's like grabbing me by my scruff.
Can I come too?
Are you riding on Haku or are you walking?
I was walking.
Yeah, we can ride through on my horse, don't worry.
I mean, after Wilson pushes through,
What do you mean? Haku can do it.
go for it.
And he whips his reins, and Haku tries to push through, but Haku just kind of rears back as soon as there's like really large people in front of him, and no one's budging for the horse whatsoever. He's like, Haku could do it. He tried. It was a valiant effort.
Wilson,
Yeah.
I just pause. Wait a second. Where's Pierre?
Wasn't Daniel riding on Pierre?
It was.
Where's Daniel?
It was just-
So we cut back to outside the city,
Oh, God. I was suspicious all along.
where Pierre's like, I'm not going in there. What do you want from me? It's too crowded, too many people. They're going to see me.
Okay, just burrow into the sand, I guess.
And he just kind of picks you up with 2 of his spider paws and sets him down in front. You better come and make sure they bring me my afternoon lunch. And he starts to bury himself in the sand as he puts sand over his head and flattens his legs out.
I stare at it confused and then just scurry away.
How long was he there before we noticed?
20 minutes.
You're just like,
Guys.
Wilson, we left Daniel.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
No, Wilson, we can't. No man left behind. Not
Why
with
don't you
us.
just message him?
Daniel, are you dead? I send the message.
Give the spider a smooch for me.
And Zana says, give the spider a smooch.
I reply, no, I'm not dead. I just entered the city. And no, I will not give the spider a smooch.
Dang. And all I send back is, I'm so sorry. We are at the loudest part of the city. You'll find us.
roll a perception check. Oh, it is so loud you can't miss it, but you are getting a little lost in the city and where to go. You accidentally made a wrong turn down a back alleyway, and you're no longer on the main roads.
Fun.
Wilson, if he's not here in the next 10 minutes, we gotta go back and get him.
So wait, we're waiting here, 1, and 2, we have to go find him then possibly?
I thought we were gonna go see the fight.
That's what I was looking forward to.
So 8 minutes in of walking without Daniel.
Are you still with me, Fishman? Are you
Yeah.
like still holding my hand?
I'm still holding your hand, yeah.
Do you want to not be invisible anymore?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Fishman, listen to me very closely. All you have to do to not be invisible anymore is attack. So I want you to slap Clyde as hard as you can on his buttocks.
Which one's Clyde?
The one that's been flirting, flirting it up.
I know exactly what you're getting at here, but okay, sure.
Just say no homo and it'll be fine.
No homo?
Oh, whoa, wait. I do not swing that way. I am sorry. Whoa, wait, it's Fishman. They weren't kidding. I thought it was a joke. I was severely mistaken.
How's it going?
What do you want?
I'm Sal.
What do you want?
What's your name? You're Clyde? Are you
Yeah.
Clyde?
Yeah, I'm Clyde. Get a problem.
I'm Sal.
Why'd you hit me? What do you mean?
Let's be friends.
That is not how you greet people. Kevin. I don't know. I don't know how fish people, how their culture works, but here in the human world where I
Clyde,
come from,
Clyde.
Okay, how many
Clyde.
times do I have to say this? I'm not an actual fish. Like in real, like I'm not like in real life. I'm not an actual fish person.
Clyde.
Okay.
yeah. What do you want?
I told him to slap your butt. It's my fetish.
Okay.
I accept this.
But clearly, Clyde, as Zana would say, that's not your fetish.
No, it's really not.
We're cool. Only if you slap my ass back.
We're gonna not do that. Say we didn't, and forget that
I'm
request
kidding.
ever happened. All right, we're good.
You want to roll sense of humor?
Ha! I forgot to laugh.
Roll for psychic damage.
Roll for like rolls D6.
You took 4 burn damage because you were so insulted.
How much time passes by?
Around 6 minutes.
6 minutes. I'm like, Wilson, I'm going back to get him, and I slide off the horse, and
Where are you going? Do you even know this town?
I have no idea, but I think he's
Get back
that
on
way.
the horse, and he picks you up by your.
No, I run away.
Okay, which direction do you run?
I run away in the direction that we came from. I have survival.
You're running back down. It's not, okay, roll survival. You're running back down the main road. Hey, look, you didn't negatively crit. You follow the main road, and all along the way, you're just. Are you saying anything? Are you doing anything?
Daniel.
Do I roll?
Perception?
Okay. It was like, do I roll to hear her? Probably. A 9.
What's your plus your perception? It's on the back of your.
23.
Okay, yes, you are managed to hear it. It seems like it's coming from behind you as you somehow managed to take a left into the merchant district instead of following the main road straight towards the loud noises. You ended up actually heading towards the docks.
Okay, I guess I turn around and
Just kind of, yeah. Do you say anything in response?
this way.
You do hear him. So you eventually, after a solid 6 minutes, do manage to meet up.
All right, Daniel. Found you. Let's go back.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
Actually, I have no idea how to get back.
After about a solid minute of you guys wandering around, Wilson finds you. Can't just keep running off like that. One of these days, I'm not going to be here.
You know, Pierre just, noped on us, right? Oh, he also wants lunch.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
He also has turned himself into a pile of sand.
That's expected.
You know, there's fish for sale.
I mean, it's not like we needed you to come find us. We would have made our way back, eventually, using my survival, which I am putting points into.
All right. Well, you can keep working on that. Until then, I'll make sure you get home safe.
Stick my tongue out.
He sticks his tongue out back at you. And he grabs you by the scruff and puts you back on his horse.
Ow, 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 not the scruff.
And then you start riding back towards the loud noises.
He just makes Daniel walk.
Yeah, he makes Daniel walk.
Why do you do this to me?
Would my Alistair be done and back?
Yes. Then he flies back and lands on your shoulder. He's like, hey, I saw the other people back there.
You're my good birdie. Give me birdie kisses.
And he kisses you with his beak. I drowned the fish.
I assumed you did. What a good boy.
How do you drown a fish?
Very, very carefully and with talent.
Fish couldn't swim. Drowned in a river.
Anyway, hey Alistair, can you fly up there and tell me what's going on?
Sure. And you just see him fly over. As he gets over, he starts circling this giant cylindrical building. And you hear all the chanting. You can hear it in your mind Alistair saying, "Bite, bite, 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 bite. Peck his eyes out."
That's kind of a bird thing, but hey, it'd be interesting to see.
Okay, so when do we get back?
You meet back up with them, and you can see that they're all kind of still standing right where you left them, not able to get through the crowd whatsoever.
What's going on, Zana?
Alistair, give me. Well, I can actually see through his eyes.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Okay.
I'll give you all a play-by-play.
So you can see that this Colosseum is packed. There are more people than seats, and as you obviously can see from your own human eyes, that there's a huge overflow outside. But in the center of the pit, there are 2 fighters currently in the ring.
All right, so there's 2 fighters currently in the ring.
Please roll a perception check.
10.
It's kind of hard to make out. One person looks like he's unarmed, and the other person looks like he has a net and trident.
It looks like Aquaman against an old man.
All right, Wilson, can we get in closer?
Of course. What do you think I was going to do? All right, everyone, make way. And he looks at the crowds in front of him. I don't think they heard. All right, well, they're getting trampled. And he just has Angus start literally plowing through, and everyone's starting to scream. And one person actually does get stepped on, and you hear a wailing.
I look to my whoever's next to me, and I ask, "So is that Wilson?
Yep, that's Wilson.
Is he like your leader or something?"
Not usually. He's usually the scaredy cat, but currently he has a magical item on him that is depriving him from all fear.
Okay, great. I'm trying to get a feel of what's happening.
So as soon as we close enough to the ring, I'm gonna hop off the horse and I'm gonna walk as close to the wall as I can.
Okay, so you get to this giant arch opening, and the opening for the Colosseum actually is roughly like 20 feet wide, 30 foot tall, and there are masses of people, but you're able to plow your way through until you get to roughly a 3 foot tall ledge before it goes over the pit, and you can see the pit of the arena actually is a good 100 feet in just radius.
Okay, so I want to get towards the center. I would like to perception check into the pit. 23.
And we're right behind them, right?
Yes. And you hear a couple of people say, "That's not fair, no horses in the Colosseum."
Funny, I saw a horse and it was your mom.
He's insensitive about that.
So what do I see in the pit?
So in the pit, like I said, you see 2 fighters. One does look like a rugged Aquaman-esque figure with a bushy beard. He's wearing what looks like a leather vest, but other than that, it's kind of like in a V and it's cut off, and he's almost not wearing any other armor, and you can see that he's really muscular, well-built, and has a trident and a net.
Can I see his back muscles from here?
I mean, they're kind of...
Delicioso.
They're somewhat covered by the leather vest that he is wearing, but yes, you can see his entire body is rippling muscles.
Holy crap. And what about the other fighter?
You actually recognize this fighter somewhat. Can't really pinpoint where. Doesn't have a shirt on. Looks like he has boxing gloves and shorts, and also really well-toned, rippling back muscles, by the way.
I look closer. I focus.
Roll to remember. Use an intelligence check.
The 9.
It's Miyata-kun.
Mr. Miata!
Okay, you say this out loud,
Who's Miata?
and it gets drowned out.
I cast message.
Okay. What's the range of message?
100 feet plus 10 feet per level.
Yeah, you'd be in range.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, what do you say?
Mr. Miata, don't die.
So as you say that, you can visibly see that the one shirtless man with the boxing gloves stops in his tracks and looks really disoriented, and as he does, the man with the trident thrusts his trident and splices right into the other fighter's side. And you can actually visibly see, even though you're 100 feet away, just blood dripping from his side.
Oops. I didn't do it. I swear to God, I didn't do it.
What did I just say?
Don't die. Oh, crap.
You just hear the roaring of the crowds as they're shouting in amazement, and you hear the announcer's voice. "Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time this fight, and actually one of the first times in his record, the legendary Miyata Mashiba has actually been hit.
Oh, no.
That looked like a devastating blow coming from Akula. Let's see if he can follow up and actually finish this match for the world title of the Colosseum."
I better make this even. I cast message on Akula.
Okay, what do you say?
Hey there, sexy. How you muscles doing?
The one fighter went out and threw his net to try and catch Miata, but as he did, he also looked really disoriented, missed the net completely.
Okay, I've made up for it.
As he kind of stumbles, Miata comes up and charges in and gets a really nice uppercut and catches him just by the tip of his chin, and Akula kind of dazzles back.
Oh, what a legendary counter. For some reason, even though Akula's had pinpoint accuracy with his nets for his entire career, he shot way wide. It's not even like Miata dodged it. It's more like he just missed his mark completely.
What is going on with these two well-developed fighters?
I never could have guessed what could be going on, Mr. Miata. I watched very intently.
The fight goes on, and it seems to be a great back and forth.
And I'm just like, come on, Mr. Miata. Come on. Is there a place I can put a bet?
People are actually waving around little sheets of paper. And you actually hear one person say,
I sold my house for this fight.
Oh, no. Why would you do that?
Just sold your house? I gave away my second daughter.
I shout back, why would you do that?
Can I start chanting? Miata, Miata, Miata.
It files in with all of the different voices. There are a lot of people just shouting fight or kill him. Right in with the masses. And like I said, thousands of people in this Colosseum are shouting right now.
I'm going to find somebody I can place a bet with.
Okay. So there is actually a little booth, and there's kind of a person moving an abacus around.
I go over to them, and I say, 100 gold on Mr. Miata.
100 gold. All right. Next.
So I'm gonna watch the fight to the finish, I guess.
It goes through, and it's a tough bout. Both people are bloody afterwards. But at the end, Miata looked like he was parrying and dodging through the lunges of the trident. And eventually he catches Akula with a liver blow and then with a right hook. But Akula actually ends up pulling a net from behind Miata that was there a long time ago, trips him. He falls on the ground right onto the side that's already been slashed. And Akula thrusts his spear down right at Miata's throat, and you can see the prongs of his trident are on either side of the man's throat, digging into the ground, and Miata is pinned.
Dang it, Mr. Miata. Oh, dear. Okay.
See, this is why I don't make bets.
Oh, dang it. I'm down 100.
And the announcer says,
And ladies and gentlemen, that's the bout. Whether the masses agree to spare this man's life or end it.
Spare him!
I guess I'll do that as well.
Oh, I'll do that too.
everyone's shouting in their favors. You see there's a little alcove right above where you see was an announcer's booth, and there's a man sitting on a chair, and he's got his hand out with his thumb to the side, and he's going back and forth and back and forth, and eventually he gives a thumbs up.
Gladiator.
Thank God. I was about to jump in there. I would have actually just jumped in for this.
I would have as well.
A lot of the crowd starts cheering, and there's a small portion that's like, boo!
Boo yourself!
I'm like, oh God, thank God. I go up to the a nearby person and I say, so where do they send the loser?
Oh, well, I mean, it depends, really. There are a couple of different places where they may go. Some of them may go to jail, be turned into slaves for various landowners. It depends on the bet. First off, he's very injured, so he'll have to go to a medic station, probably at one of the temples.
Wilson.
Yeah.
We need to follow Mr. Miata.
It looks like, and he points down at the pit, he's currently being dragged out on a stretcher into that gate over there.
Let's go!
All right, fine. And he stirs Angus, and Angus jumps into the pit.
No, that's not what I...
Wilson has no fear right now. And everyone just gasps.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like there's a rebout. It looks like some of the people in the audience are unsatisfied with the turnaround of this match, and they're coming to challenge Akula himself.
No, we are not.
Why did I agree to ride with you people?
Well, I wasn't even on.
Oh, well, okay, then Wilson's in there with Angus.
Wilson, you idiot! Get out of there now!
Said follow the man.
I don't think she meant that literally.
My God, Wilson, what do you think I mean?
That's all right. I'll be fine. I'll just beat this guy real quick.
No.
I messaged Snow. Take it off. Take it off.
Take what off? My shirt?
No. I told you when the time comes, you need to take it off.
I don't know how to take it off. He's down there. I'm up here. Are you saying I have to jump in there?
Wait, he already jumped down?
Yeah, he already jumped into the pit.
Diddly dang dang it, diddly dang dang it,
No.
diddly dang it.
Oh God.
It's gonna happen.
Should we all?
We're all gonna die.
Let's all jump down.
We're gonna die. No.
It's gonna be more fun. Come on.
What's everyone's final decision?
He was already being spared.
Who's jumping in the pit and who's not? What are we doing?
I'll jump
jump.
in the pit, but I'll cast Featherfall.
Okay, right, you're fine.
And then I say, ladies and gentlemen, this is your after entertainment, after the Colosseum entertainment. Let's go. This is not supposed to be a fight. This is just music and dancing and help. Bards.
Jump in. As well. Should I jump in? I don't get it. What do you want me to do? Bardic performance?
And she starts motioning to the crowd, and a lot of the crowd's like, what's going on?
And then I jump in.
All right, well, it turns out that this bout has turned into an unscheduled musical performance. Well, let's see what the guards have to say about this.
And he kind of looks up to the stand.
Before you do it, I jump in, bagpipe in hand. And as I'm falling down, boom, crash down.
Beautiful.
You crash down.
Superhero landing.
You're going to take damage.
Take 6
I
damage.
know I take 6 damage. Yeah.
It's fine.
Why did I heal you?
Okay.
And you wonder why he only had 2
I
HP
am
left.
your entertainment along with this fine lady. Together we will do a musical
Yeah, I started
performance for all of you.
performance
Roll diplomacy checks for both of you.
I can substitute my sing in. That's a 24.
Yeah.
39.
Okay, wonderful. So everyone is enthralled with your music. And Wilson's kind of like, well, I wanted to fight this guy, though.
Ahem.
Didn't he just beat up our friend?
And I have lyrics. Could I get a bonus?
Oh, can I help? Can I be background vocals?
Yes, you get background music, and you actually give her a +2 to her roll.
Okay. So I'm like, Akula the brave, Akula my love, I wish that you would have.
Akula.
Oh my god, no, it's gonna be even worse.
No, okay, keep going.
You're
so sexy.
Oh god. No, I lost it.
You're so
What's your lyrics?
brave.
You
I
got the-
lost it.
Oh, you have no bonus?
Akula.
And you're both playing your roll your performances, both of you.
33.
40.
Yeah. So your performance is great, and everyone loves it. After
Rain goes down upon us.
Akula, you're so hot. Yeah. I'm a fish man. I'm in
meanwhile,
love with
people
you.
are actually throwing some coin pieces into it. But Akula's just kind of like walking around the arena. He's getting flowers thrown at him. A
Akula,
couple
you're
of
so
people
big.
are holding their babies over their legs. Like, kiss my child.
Sign my baby.
Basically.
Hands over a marker. I'll never wash my baby ever again.
He's literally getting coins showered down upon him.
Oh dang, I wish we were getting that money.
Akula, would you be so kind as to give us some coins from your that are clearly yours as well?
And the man turns around
Akula,
and
you're so
you
hot.
see his ice blue eyes stare daggers into your soul.
Those cold, deep blue eyes just staring into mine. Akula the wise, Akula the sexy, Akula the eyes, Akula's eyes stare at me. I wish for Akula to give me just 5 gold, maybe 10 gold, 15 gold, but I don't want to
Silence.
push it.
Please, you're ruining the moment.
But I just love you so deeply.
The man walks up to you and he grabs you by the shoulder and squeezes really hard.
Oh, yeah.
Stay harder, Daddy.
Harder, Daddy.
He moves over, grabs you by the throat, and lifts you into the air.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was a performance by Mark Flyer and the Billboard Boys. I bow.
And you go where?
I bow and I start backing out towards the exit.
He just does Akula just chuck
He
me
literally
into
just throws you towards wherever she's walking.
Do I get any coins, though?
No. Okay, roll sleight of hand.
Before he throws it, can I use sleight of hand and escape artist? Because I have both.
I mean, he's letting you go willingly, and he is throwing you. Just roll
Oh,
sleight of
okay.
hand to see if you pick up any coins as you kind of recollect. Yeah, you managed to pick up.
Okay, so can I give like 2 over to...
M, did you try and pick up any coins?
As I'm bowing down, I do.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
It's 10 total.
10. Okay, you managed to pick up 3 gold coins.
Yay! I got
Okay,
3
so-
gold back
so-
from my.
I got 3 gold and she got 10.
No, 3.
Oh, she
3.
got 3. Nice.
Yeah, you got 10. I got 3.
No,
Okay.
no, I got...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after that brief intermission, I guess we'll get back to the bouts.
Sorry, Wilson.
We
It's
could have
just that
taken him. It was no problem. Honestly, he just fought a match. He was probably tired already anyways.
Wilson. Do you know what nets do?
Yeah,
They entangle things, right?
yeah. But I have a glaive that would cut right through it, and do you really think Agus
Wilson.
couldn't break out of a net? Insult.
I look him down the eye. Say, I was scared.
Shouldn't have been. It was fine. I had the whole situation under
You're
control.
being a douche, and I was scared, and I walk away.
Wilson,
Yeah, what do you need, man?
so there was a net, right?
Right.
You do realize what fishermen use to catch fish, right?
Well, I'm not a fish, so I wasn't that worried about it.
I am.
Well, that's unfortunate for you.
And I do exactly what Snow did, and I stare him directly into the eyes with my seductive eyes and say,
You're just
I
ruining
was
the moment.
scared.
Okay, cry me a river, build a bridge, and get over it.
Oh, I'd love to cry me a river. That way I can have, I can actually breathe.
Where's Clyde, by the way?
What? Clyde, Zana, and Daniel are all still up on the ledge. So, guys, what do we do now? We
I
don't know
message
where
them.
they are.
We're at the back entrance of the Colosseum.
Well, you're kind of making your way through the tunnels. There are torches lit. It seems to be a little confusing, but off in the distance, you do actually see Miata being carried out on a stretcher.
Okay. Wilson, follow them.
What? All right, no problem.
But please don't get us into battle right now.
I won't try and start anything. And he starts.
You still have the message for me saying take it off.
Yeah. I'm gonna observe the moment.
Okay.
Okay. So he starts riding after Miata. Are you following Miata as well, or are you trying to look for an exit?
I'm following Miata.
Okay. So you both start following Miata. Mohit or Sao, are you following them as well?
Yes.
Okay, so you're all going after Miata. What are you three lovely people doing up top on the ledge? There's cheering, there's sobbing. Obviously, you heard someone lost his entire carriage of cabbages in a betting match.
I'm with Clyde. I'm doing what Clyde is doing. I'm too tired to think right now. Way too much energy spent.
All right. Well, he motions for you to get on Haku if you want, because you seem pooped. He's offering you to just ride and not have to walk anywhere.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
All right, cool. Daniel, what do you...
I guess I'm gonna go try and find Snow and everybody else.
I would recommend leaving. There's large crowds. If you're ever lost, which happens to me a lot, just stay in one place. Eventually someone will find you. Especially if this is the last place they knew we were, they'll probably come back.
I send a message to Clyde. Go to the nearest tavern and buy a room there.
All right. We don't have much coin. I don't have much coin on me, but I can see what we do.
Just find the cheapest place, tell us where, what, and we will try to find you. I have no idea where we are right now, and I think Wilson might be getting us into trouble at some point.
All right. I'll see what we can do. Not a problem. We're on.
Thanks, love. Hangs up on message.
And as far as the emojis go, he sends you the smiley face kissy heart thing and then another heart. ...
Got it.
All right. So you're following Mr. Miata, and eventually he's taking into a back room. There are two guards, again, with pikes standing outside the door as the four other individuals take Miata and his cot, his stretcher, into the room.
Okay. We try and go into the room.
Oh, who goes there?
We are his aides. We are Mr. Miata's aides.
You didn't register any aids?
Yeah, we were just hired recently. Literally like a few moments ago.
Well, talk to Miata and see if he can confirm this. We can't have anyone just going in. He was the former champion after all. His life was spared. They still haven't decided what they're doing with him yet.
Okay.
So one of the guards goes in.
Is he unconscious?
You perception check and then a heal check. You can see him. Roll a heal.
I don't have anything in heal.
You can't really tell. He could be dead or alive.
I send a message. Mr. Miata. Mr. Miata, it's Snow.
What do you want?
Tell them that we're here as your aides. I'm serious.
Let them through.
Thank God.
Still, no horses allowed.
Where are we supposed to put the horse? In our pockets?
In the stables, where they belong. They shouldn't be in the Colosseum in the first place, unless he plans on being in a bout. We have one coming up we have an extra slot for. I'll do it.
Wilson?
Yeah.
Not right now.
What do you mean? Well, I mean, they're just going to take Angus away from me anyways, which isn't happening.
Do you even know what you're going up against?
I'm sure we'll be fine.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No. As guild leader, I say no because I do need you.
What?
You are my right-hand man.
All right, gosh darn right I am, but, I mean, I can't really help much anyways, and they're going to take Angus, which just ain't happening. I'd have to escort Angus somewhere anyways.
He'll just go in the stable. I'd rather us all stick together. We'll get Angus back. He's literally tied to you.
Wilson gets off his horse, walks straight up to the guard, steps up incredibly into his personal space until he's an inch away. The guard's a little taller than him, so he looks him dead in the eyes, and he glares him down. If anything happens to this horse, tenfold will be done worse. Is that a threat, young man? Absolutely not. It's called a warning.
Yeah, no, that's definitely what we consider a warning in our culture. Cultural sensitivity. You should learn it.
What she said.
The guard spits on the ground, glares at him.
I spit back. Is this part of your culture? Is this greetings?
I spit in the background.
Teshup, usher them through. I'll take the horse to the stables.
We'll get him back.
No, Angus.
So Angus is taken off one way, and the guard escorts you in. And he pushes aside the curtains, and you are in this room where there looks like to be a giant pool and 4 people circling around Miata, giving him various potions, wraps, ointments, and whatnot. And he's being treated towards.
Look at Sal, and I'm like, do you have any healing that we can use for him?
For Wilson?
No, for Mr. Miata.
Miata?
He's acquaintance, but
I don't have any level 4 spells. I don't have any potions either.
Up top, are you guys doing anything?
I don't know. Are we doing anything?
Do you want to do anything while they're doing all this?
I guess we're still trying to find an inn, maybe?
All right, so you guys are all looking for an inn. So I mean, you do have a map.
Yeah. I just look on the map.
You look on the map, roll knowledge local at advantage. So roll your die twice. And do you have knowledge local, perchance? Okay. What was the higher one?
7 plus 13 is 20.
20? Yeah. So there are a couple of inns. Inns aren't actually that common. You've been here before. You actually know that most travelers actually stay at temples. There are a couple of inns, but they're actually really pricey.
I see where GM is going with this.
No, I'm just saying there are a couple of inns that are in the merchant district, but a lot of players opt out of going to the inns because you can save gold by going to a temple, and they will offer you free room and board as long as you basically help out. And it's kind of like a tourist thing. And people want to induct you into their cults. It's great.
Would I get special privileges because I met Death and I have her cloak?
Roll knowledge religion. Daniel, you can too. You have a really high intelligence mod. It wouldn't hurt. You don't have knowledge religion. It'll just be your intelligence modifier plus your roll.
So 19 plus 9.
Okay, so yeah, you're good. Because you are a cleric and you actually, ironically enough, rolled with the religious crowd for a bit.
I would also 18.
18 total. Okay, so you're just kind of pondering back and forth. Would they? They might. And Daniel basically chimes in and says,
Yeah, I think they would.
most definitely.
Sweet.
Does anyone know where? So wait, do you want to go to the Death's Temple then? I mean, that's what I'm guessing, right?
I mean, probably because we actually met her. I can probably get some perks and...
Didn't they say, though, that Death's Temple is actually outside of the city? It would be a little bit of a travel, but I mean, we could get free room and board.
And we'd have to meet up with Pierre again anyways.
You got to feed him. I mean, I've got his lunch.
Yeah.
All right, that works. Clyde messages you. Yo, Sugar Lips, we're going to Death's Temple. We figured we can get some free Johns because we met her.
Yo, scrawny bud. Got it.
Mildly insulted.
Can I roll a perception check?
Yeah, roll a perception check to see her typing on her screen. You don't see it. All right, so you guys are heading your way towards Death's Temple. Great. So, with that being said, our party's a little split up right now. Half of our players are doting on Mr. Miata, trying to figure out where his fate lies, and the rest are going to Death's Temple. I do believe then that's a good stopping point for everyone, and we will catch you guys next time.